Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. Boys, we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated tonight. Flores is making his way to the ring.
Your word is mine, won't take you right. Just show your face, broad daylight.
Mr. Showtime's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring.
This is the fucking shit I be talking about. Half-rapping ass motherfuckers. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? Come on!
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Iceman's advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
Well, his opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. He better understand that.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. That hook was well off the mark. A little defense turns to offense by Mr. Showtime. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Good defensive skill. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some deep.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Iceman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Flores' opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
Back to the body.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's a straight right hand. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Flores is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Last 10 seconds.
Keep working the body.
This round comes to an end.
Keep circling.
And Teddy,
Don't
easy
stand
to
in
note
front
here
of
that he wasn't landing a lot of
Fight
punches. Now
this
he was throwing them up, but he
rhythm,
wasn't
okay?
landing a lot. Is that
Don't
because
fight.
of his opponent's
There's no
defense,
need to
or is he
fight
just
his
not that
style.
accurate of a
You're not
puncher?
gonna win
No, it's a
that way.
combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Okay, relax. Just like that, all right? Another round, just like that. He doesn't like those body shots. Believe me, he doesn't like that, kid. Keep working your body. Take some of that.
And round number 3 is underway. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Iceman. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Iceman showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Mr. Showtime. Flores' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while, you know. Sometimes you want to maybe become...
And Mr. Showtime's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked.
Body shot.
Good job with another left hand. He is wobbly and damaged and just flailing with his arms trying to punch back. There it is. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
Take your time out there. Take your time. Keep the pressure up. Don't follow him. Cut the ring off.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You gotta pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Mr. Showtime's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Flores.
Get work in the body.
Doubles up the jab.
Good. Gotta see those coming.
Seconds to go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Flores is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Iceman's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He's got nothing left.
Mr. Showtime's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Flores is making a mockery of this right now. I mean, the guy's not even moving. He's just standing there.
Hey, look. You see people quit. You see people give up in different aspects of life. He may be doing that right now.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Flores. Flores' punch didn't come close. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Halfway into round number 5 here. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 2 snapping jabs by Flores.
Beat him in a punch.
Not able to land the uppercut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
downstairs, but off target. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Iceman's clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Relax, relax. Take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate his punches, okay?
The start of the 6th round. Flores, his corner, has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Nice! Mr. Showtime's wanting to counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut, and banging away he goes. And he goes down for a 2nd time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Hello everybody, welcome to Nang Promotions. Two champs meet this card. Here we have the main event between nang2942 and HiLyteReelTrill. This should be a great fight. We see HiLyteReelTrill, or I'll just call him Trill for the rest of the commentary. He's coming out here with his Gervonta Tank Davis looking calf. As we can see, he's 25-2 online. Let's see what type of work he's going to be able to put in for this fight. He looks very confident coming into the ring, and now we have Leonidas Parks, who is Nang, I believe. He has a belt, and we can see he's 100 wins and only 10 losses, and he's from Detroit. Parks has been doing his thing for a long time in Nang Promotions and in the overall boxing scene. Props to Nang Promotions for giving us this fight. You know, we love to see the best fighting the best, and this is what we truly get to see here. Looks like Parks has a sponsor from Nike, so he has, you know, all Nike in his corner. Alright, so ReelTrill is 5'9", 135, 25-2 with 11 knockouts. And Leonidas Parks, or Nang, is 5'8", 135, 110 with 71 of those wins coming by knockout. This should be a good fight. Here they meet in the middle of the ring. And they touch gloves, and we are going to be underway in a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds. Here we go. First round. Good jab to the body by Nang. He's going to really have to work in that jab, you know, especially against someone as good as HiLyteReelTrill. Good straight lands there by Real. Good jab by Nang. Good jab that's blocked there by Nang. Nang, one thing that I can see is that he's really doing a great job of refreshing his block. Oh, he just got hit by a monster's left uppercut there. And yeah, you can see that Real has the advantage here being a southpaw, so some of his punches will land, whereas Nang's punches would not be able to. Both of them missing. Good jab that lands for Trill, or Real. Good uppercut. Yeah, I can see that the uppercut is a big focus of Trill's game plan as he throws it a few times this round already, and he lands another one there. So for Parks, I may actually just start calling them by their fighters' names. I think that would be more realistic, and it may help me a little bit more. But I'll mix in their gamer tags too. So Parks, I can see Parks, he's able to mix in his own uppercuts and everything, and he's using his jabs and his straights. One thing I can't see from either fighter is hooks. So hopefully later in the fight, you know, I know these are two outstanding fight night players, you know, they'll start to incorporate hooks more. But, you know, this is only the first round, so they're just feeling out each other and seeing what works for them and what doesn't. Oh, good straight lands by Tank Davis. And they go back to the corner. Really, really good round for HiLyteReelTrill. He was able to land his counter left uppercut plenty of times, and he was able to overall use his southpaw advantage. But coming into round two, let's see what Nang can do to mix it up. Nang trying to work with the uppercut, but it misses. Nang, I can see he's trying to throw that power straight. He's trying to find something in there. And when your opponent has that textbook block, the power straight is always there for you, especially when your opponent is not refreshing the block a lot. As he lands one right there, but gets hit by a counter. And yeah, ReelTrill is throwing that uppercut a lot. I can see that Trill, he's not really throwing with the lead hand. He's just a rear hand power puncher. And hopefully Nang's corner picks that up and lets him know that, you know, he needs to watch out for that left hand, because you can see HiLyteReelTrill is not throwing the right hand, it's only lefts. You know, as both of them miss with uppercuts there. And HiLyteReelTrill or King Davis starting to bring the pressure on Parks. Parks is doing a great job of defending and getting out of the corner and working his rear uppercut and straight. You know, Parks, he's throwing a lot of the rear hand too, but Parks is, you know, the difference with him is that he's throwing the jab at least. And Parks misses with the power straight. Yeah, so hopefully Parks picks up that Davis is he's moving a lot and throwing the uppercut. So he's sidestepping and throwing the uppercut a lot. Good uppercut lands there by Davis or HiLyteReelTrill. And that's the end of round 2. Really, really good bout so far. So we can see in the corner. And now we're ready to start round 3. Here we go. But we're starting off round 3 with an awful lot of action. And both of them, they're displaying good defense, both of them. But, you know, we can clearly see that Nang is providing the better defense out of the two. HiLyteReelTrill has, the straight right stuns Real, and Real's backing up now. It's not it's not so funny when the Rabbit has the gun now. The guy that was backing up, Leonidas Parks, pretty much the whole fight gets rocked. And that's what I'm saying. One punch could rock you. And you know, Parks, he was able to time that counter straight the perfect time. And he was able to land it. Kind of had a brain fart there. Good counter uppercut, sidestep uppercut. Good jab by Parks, and they go into clinch. Smart. That's a smart tactic. I use it a lot myself to get inside my opponent's head. But yeah, Parks, he knows that he pretty much won this round, and he just needs to just use his jab and walk away as he does there. Good straight lands by Parks. Good uppercut. Good combo to the body by what's it called? Tank Davis or HiLyteReelTrill. Good uppercut lands. Oh, good sidestep uppercut by Parks. Good body shots by Davis, and Parks goes into clinch again. Good uppercut by Davis, and end of round 3. Really good round for Nang. Really good round. But Davis had his moments as well. So if we look at the scorecard, our first peek at him, we have Parks winning 2 rounds to 1. So he's up 29-28 on the unofficial scorecard. Oh, good straight right hand. They're starting off the round with a lot of action, as all the rounds of guns went so far. Davis is working the combinations to the body, but Nang is able to counter with either his right uppercut or his power straight. And they go in the clinch once again. Oh, good uppercut. Sidestep uppercut there by Parks. Good straight. Good rear uppercut by Parks. And yeah, I can see that Parks is landing the more damaging blows, you know. HiLyteReelTrill is able to land but he's not landing anything of like counters or damaging blows, so that's why I have Parks ahead on my scorecard. Oh, good uppercut lands by Real Trill. Highlight Real Trill. Good straight lands there by Parks, and wow. Yeah, you can see Davis threw a lot of power in that overhand, but unfortunately it missed for him. Good uppercut there by Nang. Oh, good uppercut lands by Davis. And that will be the end of round 4. Really good round. Really good round. Nang has a cut, or Leonidas Parks has a cut under both of his eyes. We'll see if that affects him later on in the fight. Hopefully there's no doctor stoppage. But yeah, just to point that out, one of the cuts is leaking badly, as you can see some blood residue on trunks of both of the fighters, and the other isn't. So while Parks has been landing the more damaging blows, Davis has been landing the more cut opening blows, I should say. Good straight lands by Nang. And yeah, Nang has been doing perfect punch math, I should say. Punch, rock, paper, scissors. He knows that the straight beats the uppercut as he just displays it there. The straight cuts off your punch. When your opponent's punching something, it kind of flashes them a little bit, and they can't throw the punch that they're looking for. And he sees that HiLyteReelTrill has been throwing mostly uppercuts, and the straight will cut off the uppercut to where, he can't land it. Good uppercut lands there. Oh, good counter to the body by Nang, and good sidestep uppercut by HiLyteReelTrill. HiLyteReelTrill. Tank Davis missing with the straight. Missing with it again. Good jab by Nang. Good jab by Real. Good uppercut lands by HiLyteReelTrill. And looks like they're kind of stalling to finish off round 5. We have 10 seconds left in round 5. Nang tries to go with the straight, but that does not work, and we will head to round 6. Pretty good fight so far. Credit to both of these warriors for coming out here and putting on a show in the lightweight division. Props to Nang Promotions once again for making this fight happen as we enter the 6th round, the final round of the first half of this fight, and both of them trade uppercuts. Good body shot by Tank Davis or HiLyteReelTrill. Good straight lands there by Nang. Good straight lands by Nang once again. Real starting to have some success with the hooks and uppercuts, but overall this has been a really good. Just as I was about to say, Nang gets hit with an uppercut, but I'm still staying. Overall, this has been a really, really good competitive fight, man. Really good competitive fight. And it's been a really good defensive display by Nang or Leonidas Parks. But yeah, I can see that HiLyteReelTrill is starting to try to find his range, but it's not really too much of a reach disadvantage going on here. And if anything, they say that Nang is the shorter man by an inch, I believe. But yeah, it's been a pretty good fight so far. And that's a good round. As we end round 6, and we are moving into the second half of this fight. Here we go, round 7. Parks tries to land with the straight, but cannot have any success with it. Oh, good sidestep uppercut by Tank Davis. And Davis needs to incorporate more of that if he wants to win this fight, because Parks is slowly starting to run away with the fight. Good body shot by Parks. And let's see what's gonna... Oh, good straight lands by Davis, or jab, I should say. Good upper. You see that straight? How it cut off Tank Davis' straight? And yeah, Parks is doing a great job of fighting off of the back foot, you know, able to mix in these sidestep uppercut counters and these straights. Good uppercut lands by Real, and Nang with another straight. And it's time. Oh, and Nang gets a rock, and he goes to try to pressure HiLyteReelTrill. Man, these rocks are really coming in the clutch for Nang, and Nang is able to mix in some punches. And they clinch again. And that is the end of the round. We go into the next round. And actually, the fight is pretty close. 67-66 with Parks winning. Closer than I thought it was. I personally have Parks up by 2 rounds rather than 1. So 68-65. And Parks lands that straight again. Good uppercut lands by Real. Good counter by Parks. Parks is doing a great job. Oh, Parks misses with that counter uppercut and gets tagged by a hook. Good uppercut there by Parks. Good straight lands by Parks. Oh, good sidestep uppercut by Trill. Oh, good sidestep uppercut by Nang. And Nang is really doing a great job of staying away from HiLyteReelTrill's left hand. He's doing a perfect job of just staying on the back foot and sticking to a good game plan. And I'm sure his cornerman and his sparring partners are very happy with this performance here. Here we go, round 9. And they're just kind of stalling. Oh, good counter straight by Nang. Nang is doing a good job of it's still sticking to this game plan. 9 rounds in the fight. And oh, good counter right straight, as you can see from Nang there. Good body shot there by HiLyteReelTrill. Nang just staying away and looking for that counter as he gets the right hand straight. And as we come into the closing seconds of round 9, nothing much happening, but both of them landing straights. Good uppercut lands by Parks, and Parks showing off that it's like spectacular defense, blocking all of the punches from HiLyteReelTrill. Good body shot by Tank Davis or HiLyteReelTrill. Good straight by Nang. Nang trying to go with the jab to the body and the hook, but it's no success. And yeah, ReelTrill is starting to put together the pressure some more. He's starting to use his hooks finally. And yeah, he knows that he's losing. And Nang is just, if anything, then Nang's his game plan should work even better now that he has an opponent just running at him without thinking. But so far, this game plan of just running and brawling is working for HiLyteReelTrill. Good uppercut lands there by ReelTrill. Good up, yeah. HiLyteReelTrill starting to land with these hooks here. He's doing a great job of being able to land them with ease. And Parks' eye is getting more beat up. Hopefully his trainer doesn't throw in the towel, or hopefully there's no doctor stoppage. But that is the end of round 10. And if we take a look at the scorecards, Parks is slowly running away with the fight as I predicted. Scores are 97-93. And yeah, Parks is starting to just use his defense and look for counters, kind of like Floyd Mayweather, and it's working really good for him here. Good body shots there by HiLyteReelTrill. Good. And yeah, Parks is starting to just run away with the fight. Not much really going on here, but Parks just put on a great counterpunching display. As we can see him making Tank Davis miss and making him pay. Oh, good uppercuts landing for Trill Real. Parks gets in the clinch. And we are down to the end of round 11. Round 12 coming up shortly. And we can see Tank Davis has a cut above his eye. Good straight. The final round, Nang Promotions, Nang versus HiLyteReelTrill. A good straight lands by HiLyteReelTrill, working the body now, and Nang showing some really good defense and everything. Good uppercut, good hook lands by Nang, and Nang really, oh, good power straight lands by Nang. And Nang gets in a clinch. End of final 40 seconds of the fight, and HiLyteReelTrill starting to try to pressure Nang on the ropes. Oh, good power straight lands by Nang. We have 3 more seconds. And that is the end of the fight, people. Let's see who the judges give the fight to. Both of these men put on a great show. We're just waiting, and they give it to Nang. Nang2942, I believe is his gamer tag. He wins, and he retains his title. Great performance by Nang. Great performance, man. And hell of a fight to Nang. And you guys can see the scorecards. We're out.